From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Murray now going to throw to open. Quick throw, taken in, and it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. Oh, and he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 32 yards.
First down.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Here's 1st and 10.
Big X open, Big X open. Oh,
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. This one complete right side. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Benson. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the full.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Ray Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems, Mike, the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
First carry here for Devontae Janet. He'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready? Go!
Milroe. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Forward! Forward! Move. Come back. Forward!
Murray now to throw on 1st down. Back left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
To pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Forward! Hey! Forward!
From the shotgun, it's Murray. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Forward! Hey, easy! Forward! Forward!
4th down. Here's Murray. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Open man, that's Trey Tucker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of
18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. There's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Well run with Ajak. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
19.
On 1st down, it's Milroe. He'll get that complete to Donald Parham. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Craft all 80. Hacking 18.
They'll go play action with Milroe. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Toward the sideline, he's got Tucker. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
This is the age-old dilemma that defensive coordinators go back and forth on. Is the best pass defense to send more big bodies at the quarterback and get the ball out of his hand? Or is it to really pack your back end, Mike, with more defensive backs and more guys that can guard space? In this case, they got a lot of defensive backs on the field. Quarterback has a lot of time to find the open zone and leads to a big play.
Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Out of the gun. It's Milroe. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
On 3rd down, Milroe. He's got it inside the 5. And the Seahawks are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
That's good for a Seahawks.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Seattle.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
That ties the game at
7. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On first down, Murray. That one is complete to McBride. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Second down, Murray. Now he'll air one out. That is hard. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 65 yards. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Will try and set up the tight end screen. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. Extra point now by Riley. It's up and through. And the Cardinals will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Seahawks 7. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Ready up! Ready! 19, turn 19! Turn 19! Ready!
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Milrow to throw. That one out wide to Asia. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
13 yards on the
Call it
play.
a gain of 13. First down, Seattle.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They put Wilson in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Achane. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Come on. Left thing, 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Milroe. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he's going to have a Seahawks 1st down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Throwing is Milroe. He gets this one to Tucker. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Ready, set.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Ready.
To the air, it's Milroe. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
His kick is perfect. And the Seahawks are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening at the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Big Ace. Big Ace open. Big Ace open.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. They'll go again with Benson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now give up the middle, it's Benson. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Biggest. Omaha.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he's going to be taken down, but there is a flag on the field. You wonder if that was a push-off. Task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
That's one. Hey, shift. Hey, easy, quiver.
Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. It's a gain of 43 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. A give. Here's Benson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Second down, 8 yards to go. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On 3rd and 1, it's Murray. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Goal. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Shift.
They go play action now. Murray. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Seahawks.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Not going for two, they'll kick the point after. The kick is good, so add one more. They will take a first-half lead into the locker room.
14. To kick off for Arizona.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Play action, it's Milrow. This is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
2-2. 2-2.
First down throw for Murray. They work this out wide to Benson. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
Third and goal.
Hey, shift. Oh, what you got? Oh, Buzz. Omaha. 2-2.
From the gun, it's Murray. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals have tied it at 17.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Count.
Austin brought in motion. On first down, it's Milrow. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And he's trying to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They go play action with Murray. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Brings up second.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. This one complete to Ridley. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Hey. Green.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
11 yards on the play. It's now third down and 9.
Let it go. Hey.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's got his tight end, that's McBride. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Hey, hold on.
On the zone read, a give to Benson. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Murray on third down. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals move out in front, 20-17.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Ready, set. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Cowboys, ready.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Find his receiver, Johnny Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Now Milrow on 1st down. That one out wide to Aiken. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
They're going to motion the tight end over here. That's hauled in at the 2. And a big collision there, down near the goal line, keeps him out of the end zone.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, set.
Austin brought in motion. Now, Milrow, this is a designed run, and he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Milrow. Touchdown, Seattle. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hold on, right? What? 2-2, hot! Omaha.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Again, it's Benson. And they smack him down. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Hey.
On 3rd down, Murray. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
First and 10.
Let's go.
Murray. It's complete there to Harrison. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. The question now, will the play stand? Now it's Murray. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now a second down throw from Murray. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll be third down.
Omaha. Easy.
Murray's going to throw again. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
This will be returnable from his own 15. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready. Stick.
They go play action now with Milrow. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 33, here's second and 2.
Ready.
They bring the tight end in motion. Here's Milrow to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 45 yards.
A gain of 45 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
On the ready.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Come on. Hit.
Throwing is Milrow. In the middle, he's got Tucker. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 13-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Alert! Alert!
Here's a give to Achane. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
A gain of 12 yards.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Crack all 80.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Seahawks. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Seahawks 31, Cardinals 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Omaha, Omaha. Forward! Forward!
Murray now to throw on 1st down. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. On the handoff, this is Benson. Well, they get the penalty yardage back here.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.